All right, we are going to do a few things that we did last lesson. We're just adding it on, and I'm gonna make kind of a challenge out of it. So we're gonna start with our toe taps. I'm just gonna remind you what toe taps are, and then you guys are going to take a minute to see how many toe taps you can get. So remember that you can use, if you have a soccer ball, you can use a soccer ball. If you don't have a soccer ball, you can take a few socks and wrap them up into a ball. So with toe taps, we are just tapping our toe on top of the ball. Now, if you are in kindergarten or have never played soccer, this is your first time, this is basic. I want you to do toe taps like this. If you've been playing soccer for a few years, but you're still practicing, you can get it a little bit faster. So add a hop in there. And if you've been playing soccer for a really long time, you're really good, maybe you're on a soccer team, you can do toe taps a little bit faster. So remember, you can do that on the soccer ball, or we can do it on the sock ball. So this is our beginner, this is our medium, also called intermediate, and then this is our advanced, so our really good soccer players. All right, I'm going to go ahead and start a timer. You are going to do your toe touches for a minute, see how many toe touches you can get. All right, great job with your toe taps. It's a nice workout if we're doing it for a full minute. We're gonna move on to our next thing. We're just gonna use our side to side kick. So as we get the ball, we're just gonna go from right to left, right to left. Now, as we did with the toe taps, if you're a beginner, brand new to soccer, I just want you to go 1 foot at a time, nice and easy. You wanna keep that ball close, keeping it in between your right and your left foot, okay? If you are playing for a few years, but still practicing, you can add, just like the toe taps, add a little hop. We're not going super fast, still keeping it in between our right and our left foot. And if you are really good, you are in the advanced level, I want you to be going faster, just like this. All right, same thing with our sock ball. If you are a beginner, just walking it out one at a time. If you are an intermediate in the middle, just add a hop. And then if you are advanced, fast. Okay, we're gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna go ahead and start a timer. You're gonna do that for a minute, see how many side steps you can get. All right, great job at using the inside of your feet for your side to side. We are now going to just practice regular dribbling. You're gonna use the same thing we were just doing, using the inside of your foot. This time you're gonna move around that small space. Instead of staying in one spot where we're just moving back and forth, now we're gonna move back and forth, but around the room. So I'll go ahead and show you with the regular soccer ball. So if you're a beginner, I just want you to walk nice and easy. If you're maybe, let's say, an intermediate, you can add kind of a jog. And of course, if you're advanced, you can move a little bit faster. Now, please make sure that you have parent permission if you are using an actual soccer ball. In this case, I'm going to show you with the soccer ball. So just side to side, but as we move around the room. Now, if you have a bigger space, go ahead and use it. Also, if you can go outside, go ahead and go outside and use this. Also, if you're intermediate, add a jog. And if you're advanced, we're going to go a little bit faster. Soccer ball is a little bit harder to use. Just remember that you are keeping it close and we're using the insides of our feet. All right, I'm going to go ahead and start that minute. Go ahead and dribble for a minute. And our last skill that we're going to practice today is kicking. It is what you are going to be using in your game today. So just make sure that when you do have your ball, you are just going to put your opposite foot. So I kick with my right foot, so I'm going to put my left foot next to my soccer ball. I'm going to turn my right foot so that the inside of my foot is facing towards the soccer ball. And then I'm going to swing my foot back, give me some power to be able to kick that ball. I'm going to plant my foot on the side of the soccer ball, and I'm just going to push forward. Now, whichever way, essentially, that my toe is pointing is the way that that soccer ball is going to go. That will help you out with your aim. So I'm going to have you guys just be careful as you are kicking. Make sure you're not kicking at anything that you can break. Don't kick it very hard. We're just practicing the actual motion of the kick. So I'm going to go ahead and start that timer. After you kick it, you're going to go get the soccer ball, bring it back to where you started, and kick it again. So see how many kicks you can get in 1 minute. Great job with your kicking. Now you're going to go ahead and move on to the next slide to play our game for today. Have fun.